What's up, YouTube? Got a good question today because it's the one that most people struggle with. Even I have struggled with it at times, and there is a resourceful solution to it. And the question is how to cultivate a growth mindset and overcome self doubt. How can we start cultivating the growth mindset and proceeding in life if we are doubting our ability to do the next thing? And without going deep into how and why we are conditioned to self doubt and why other people doubt us and why there is so much heaviness on our expression, which would otherwise be who we are. So, how do we handle this? How do we get rid of this? So we cannot get rid of self-doubt through the same means by which we have learned it, which is in our head. That's what self-doubt is, when we get in our own way. And the fastest and quickest remedy to fix this terrible situation is to do the thing that we are afraid to do. Do it. And it's not about making a detailed plan before doing it. It's not about doing it with perfection. It's about doing it. And what happens when we do the things that we are afraid to do? We develop courage, and eventually our self-doubt gets overcome and it goes through the window. And now there are some things that I want to say in terms of cultivating a growth mindset. So first of all, this concept was popularized by a psychologist, Carol Dweck, and she believed that our abilities and our intelligence can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. And she also provided some ways by which we should go in life in order to develop those things. The first thing is to embrace challenges. Now, it's against the culture that's indulged in the comfort zone, has no direction in life, wastes its essence on the things that are demonic. So now we need to come out of this demonic attack as soon as possible. And we can come out of this by embracing challenges. And one of the things where I have embraced challenges is with my public speaking. So when I was a college student, in every semester we had chances to give presentation, and we are supposed to do it influentially in front of more than 20 to 30 students each time. And for the first time when I was given a chance to present in front of the students, I felt very nervous, and I also had a thought that I should bunk the presentation day. But deep inside, as a young man, I knew that what I'm thinking to do, which is to bunk the presentation day, will feel good at first, but I knew that I am embracing comfort instead of embracing challenges, which will feel good, as I said earlier, but eventually in the long term it will rob my confidence, my persuasion, and my communication skills. And when I realized this, it became a no-brainer to me to not to go to the presentation day and present myself. So what I did after that, I prepared for the day and eventually given my first presentation successfully, then the second, then third, fourth, fifth, until I developed the confidence to speak to and in front of the people. And if you are wondering, the tactic I used here was, I thought of the challenges not as an obstacle but as an opportunity to grow and to become strong, courageous, both internally and externally, physically and mentally. The previous point takes us to this point, which is to celebrate effort, not just the results. And this is something you might have heard here and there, but the origin of this is from Bhagavad Gita, which says our responsibility is to do the action and give our best effort, but not to get attached to the results and to the inaction. Because when we get attached to the results and don't get as desired, we tend to do daydreaming, which is not good in the long term because it takes us away from the reality and to our imagination, which doesn't matter. What really matters is our effort, our learning, and our progress. So start acknowledging your small steps that you are taking towards your goals. I know you can do it. Lastly, surround yourself with the growth-minded people. Now we need to group ourselves with people who are growing in life rather than who are stagnant in life. And they might be growing in an area of life that's different from you, or it can be same as you. Both are good. And as iron sharpens irons, it's a responsibility of a young man to sharpen other men around him by sharing with them the knowledge, the learning of scriptures, and sometimes friendly challenging them. So join communities, sports club, go to the temple so you can find people, especially men, who are growing in life and who are becoming the stronger version of themselves. So yes, that's what I have to share on this topic. And remember, it's a journey. Don't beat yourself up if you are struggling right now. Be patient and celebrate the efforts that you are taking to cultivate the growth mindset and overcoming self-doubt. And yes, if you liked what you watched, then give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can pump this video to more people who are in need of this type of content. And you can also subscribe to this channel so that you can watch the video as soon as I upload it. Until next time, take care. Done.